Magnetic. Yeah, man. That's Alchemist, Solimar, Point Jamel, Waju, Felix Almanzar, Mind Understanding, 793rd. Yeah, man. King Asiatic. I'm telling you. Shaquem. Years, months, and days. I'm telling you. And now I'm starting to see it in a different kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Got King, Supreme. I got sincere. But yeah, you know, that's a brother that I grew up in the knowledge with. We got the knowledge around the same time. I met the guy at the rally. Knowledge a lot. But you know, back in those days, like, you know, there's different places that, you know, when you come to the rally now, you know, you see brothers across the street or whatever, you know, over the years, there's different places that that we maintain. At that time, we was maintaining around, it was on 127th Street over there. That's where I used to maintain the guy from. I don't even know. And the wild thing is during all that time, for like 10 years, King had never came inside the rally. How he managed that, I'm not exactly sure, but I recall when I saw him one day, he was like, "Yo, this is what it's like inside the rally." I'm just looking at him like, each other. It's like, yeah, I never came inside before. This is my first time. That's wild. If you talking about, you know, that's, you know, my age group, man, my contemporaries. You know, not that, you know, I thought nothing never was going to happen. That man. See, I had a whole other topic I was going to talk about, but I can't even go on a rant. I can't even go on a sufficient rant right now. You got to save it for tomorrow, just freestyle today. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, definitely, you know, that this is, you know, that's what I thought about at this time. Because, you know, we had like 1 week. We had like a clean week where, you know, nobody returned to the essence. I would say we had about 1 clean. And now it's just like, damn, since many years, months, and days. You know what I'm saying? You know, inches, feet, yards, and miles. It's a piece of the God. You know, man, God, our teachings covered a lot of the same distance too. Like a lot of places, we was teaching at the same place. I usually got there before him. But when he settled in, he turned the whole neighborhood. I remember one time, I got an area I'm out there, I'm building. People keep telling me, man, we over here, yeah, God, yeah, we building with the God, man. Yeah, man, God this, man, God that. I'm like, what the hell are y'all talking about? Like, yeah, man, you gotta meet the God, man. God, we building, man. God, man. Yeah, what the hell are they talking about? When they take me around there, around the corner, get around there, King Asiatic with his dudes. Word is one, God. You know what I'm saying? And then the same thing happened up there in Massachusetts. Brothers that I was teaching was going up there before he got up there. And he was, bringing some of the brothers down here. We was building, and then the next thing, King Asiatic came back with like a whole town. See that, that's years, months, and days, man, working miles. You really, you know what I'm saying? Like, you see, even on the internet, you know what I'm saying? There's some people that like you just been seeing them on Facebook. Or you might even see them in person. You might come to the rally and you see the person, like, you know that's the guy or whatever, but you just never actually got a chance to have a conversation. These is this year, it's been, everybody, people that I walked some miles with. I remember years, months, and days, growth and development. You know what I'm saying? My growth and development and their growth and development. See, that's the part where, for me, it's a little bit funny language, but the way I describe it is, you got the nation, right? And then you got the family. There's brothers that, they in the nation, they are a nation and everything, right? You don't really know them. Like if you hear something about them, you can't be surprised because you don't really know them. See, that's the part, with the, how they say the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful. Those are the times, like I said, when then, I don't realize that, things is history. Like when you live in something in the present, this is history being made right now. But at the time you in the moment, you're, dealing with whatever you gotta deal with, whether you enjoying yourself, whether you, providing whatever solutions you need, you in the moment, but that's history. And you may not know how, important that is, right? Until that cycle is complete. They see a whole bunch of people got on the bus, got on the train, got in cars. Some people even walked from down south up to, all different northern cities. You know what I'm saying? But one individual, right, Allah, had a significant impact. Like at that time, you just another nigga get on a train. Nobody thinking about you. But that moment in time is actual history being made. See, when they get to a time like this, and then, people weigh and judge it, they add it up. And they see, was the history righteous? Was it good history? Or was it death, hell, and destruction? The thing you say about King Asiatic, he taught a lot of mathematics. King Asiatic put up amazing numbers. King Asiatic is one of the best that ever did it. But that is shocking, just for me, just like I said, it was unexpected. And then on top of that, like I said, just my peer group, we don't look at each other like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, some brothers that, but we don't go around, we're not at that stage yet where we asking each other like, yo, how's your blood pressure? How's your diabetes? But we might have to start. Even the guy Rasheen, talk about history. Rasheen that used to film all the rallies since the 90s. Before Instagram, YouTube, and people was doing all that type of stuff, he already had the vision to see that. Made history with what he was doing, as well as preserved history with what he was doing. But yeah, Rasheen was another brother. Rasheen wasn't that old. He was a couple of years older than me, but not like that. Wasn't like 10 years and nothing like that. So we had to see, man, we had to build. But like I said, man, we freestyle. At the end of the day, the guy, he did his teaching. He definitely, left a legacy of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So, he's not somebody that, you gotta say, live on. You know what I'm saying? He's not somebody, like he had a great run. You know what I'm saying? He had a great run. So, he's already in the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? So we ain't gotta dwell on that. Because like I said, I don't have no teachings about that problem, about everybody else here. Because even it's awkward, even when we talk about it, right? When somebody say you're gonna return, right? Or we say I said too, this person return where? Hey, where's this other place at? This is it right here. So where you returning to? Is some other place? Are you going back to heaven with God before when God sent you down with the stork? we all out here. We all out here. I don't know where you returning to. I'm already there since of life. To see the body, the body, returns to, all the elements that was used to build it up. But I ain't going no place. Who's this, man? I got people commenting in the background over here on other videos. I don't know what it is. I've been getting a lot of feedback on a lot of feedback in the comment section. And I had that thumbs down the other day too. But I had a thumbs down. Yeah. I think we was talking about the Bible. Somebody probably didn't like my sermon. See, the thing is, don't blame me. Yeah, put that on Constantine and King James. So he wants to say these are the times to change it to a better history for our youth. I mean, a lot of times, we don't even have to change. We just gotta pick up the batons. You know what I'm saying? Like just, throughout the history, whether it was out of fear, whether it was out of lack of knowledge, a lot of times, nobody else picked up the baton. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was because, the drugs that was put in. See, this person is really, we're gonna have to jump down this rabbit hole. This person keeps commenting. They comment one more time. Shit, let me see if I should invite him. I invite him in to live, see if he wants to talk. Let's see. Does anybody know Melvin Wiley? Let's invite Melvin Wiley to our show. Looks like he wants to talk about the Bible. not really in the mood to talk about the Bible today. Yeah, man, all right. Gotta get out of here in time. Let's see what happens. But yeah, I divine truth rules from Grand Rapids, Michigan. Shout out to Grand Rapids, Michigan. What's in Grand Rapids? Because Grand Rapids is not where no, that's what's that? Where's Magic Johnson from? Anybody have that? Where's Gregory Corker? My God, peace. Shout out to Trenton, New Jersey. We always have a lot of Trenton, New Jersey. FDJ Beats. But yeah, though, a lot of times, you know, that's what it comes down to is really that, you know, nobody picks up the baton, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, you know, sometimes you got people out of fear, you got, yeah, Flint, Michigan. That's where Michigan State is, right?
I think Michigan State is in.
Shout out to Michigan State. My daughter graduated from Michigan State.
That's what it's in Grand Rapids?
It's in, no, I think it's in, what you just said? What we just said?
Grand Rapids, right?
Flint, no, I think it's in Flint.
Because the other one is in Ann Arbor, right?
Yeah, Michigan is in Ann Arbor. Yeah, my other daughter went to some kind of program, like it was like some summer thing though, when she was, she still was in high school though, but she went to the program out there in Michigan. All right, Encyclopedia Brown. You know, Encyclopedia Brown, I was thinking about you today. This African guy, he totally violated. But I let him off the hook because of you, Encyclopedia Brown. In the interest of Pan-Africanism, so that he doesn't show up on the app talking about how Black Americans don't like him because he got dealt with for violating. Seriously, actually, I was like, it was like a proud moment. Now listen, if that had happened while I was fasting, listen, see, that's the difference. That's what I'm saying. If that had happened last week, oh man, listen. It was, listen, you know. So the next time you get into it with them, Rob Boy, make sure you tell them that, you know, ADOS is, you know, we're turning a new leaf. We're turning a new leaf. Yvette Carnell is down with what do you call that? She wants African allies now. And I'm letting guys off the hook for violating.
That 23, which is October, now you pay back October 23rd, and you have to pay rent.
Oh, East Lansing is where I don't even.
Okay, yeah, Lansing.
Lansing, that's
Yeah.
where Michigan State is.
Yeah, Lansing.
But yeah, shout out to Michigan and New Jersey in here.
Yeah, just like all the places used to sound like they was fake places, right? We used to watch wrestling and shit. And talking about East Lansing, Michigan, and Sandusky, Ohio, and shit.
Oh yeah, word, right? Yeah, that's one place. I always wondered about that. What's that place? San Luis Obispo.
I was saying there's a baseball. Yeah, that's in Cali.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's like you. That's one of the places where everybody out there fight. Any kind of fighting, when they introduce the fighter, it's always
they find out
somebody.
some gym from out of there.
Yeah, it's always somebody from San Luis Obispo on every fight card. Yeah, I don't know, man. Rob Warren, today I'm just freestyling. I can't really go on no rants today. I'm my vibration, man. Our brother King Asiatic returned to the essence that put me that surprised me. Like like if you was on the call, right, on the phone call, I never actually. The guy just hung up on me. Like, listen, he called. He's like, "Yo, God, they found King Asiatic." What King Asiatic? How King Asiatic? King Asiatic, who you saying they found him with? They found him in the house, God. Who you said? Yo, God, I gotta go. Like, God, you know what I'm saying? You in denial right now. Like,
I was just up something in that, and I seen that school channel.
Yeah, man. Yo, listen, we being shredded. This is like war. This is almost like war, but really, like I said, it's just the science of years, months, and days, man. Years, months, and days, man, of doing this. But if everybody could strive to be like King Asiatic, you know what I'm saying, and influence people like King Asiatic used to do a lot of, like he went to the park, right, and just start cleaning it up. And he was taking the kids from the neighborhood and just cleaning the park up. And then the parks department seen him doing that and put him down.
It's the science.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the science.
Yeah, that's it. Listen.
That's that community control.
Yeah. See, if everybody could just do a little, like I said, you gotta be Malcolm X. I think that's good. That's great. If you could just, add like the people, these people that we've been losing. You know what I'm saying? But now it's a matter of people picking up the baton, you know what I mean? Keeping the history constant. Like rather you could say, they stole the legacy at whatever point they stole it. But see, one of the reasons why the Jews have an amount of respect is because they got one of the most constant histories. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else, history is broken up, is preserved by other people. You understand what I'm saying? It had to be, lost and found and everything. But, preserving that line of knowledge in that line of action.
And like they had some things that if you wasn't Jew, you wouldn't even know.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, that's just like a couple of things. You know what I'm saying? Guy, he get on there and just build on mathematics. You know what I'm saying? But the rebel was somebody that was in action. You know what I'm saying? it just shows you, man, that that was originally what I was going to talk about, is that before that came up, was that getting the knowledge of yourself, right? It don't really determine what the history is you learned about. It just determines at what level you want to live it out. You know what I'm saying? Like anytime you have more knowledge, you're going to do things at a higher level. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're in the drug game and you know where the connect is, you're going to move on a higher level. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know those things, you're going to have to move on a lower level. So having the knowledge of self, it allows you to move through society where, you're detecting things that other people don't detect, right? And you can activate on that to see how you activate on that. It's not determined by you having the knowledge of self. It's determined by what you do. You see what I'm saying? Like every atom and molecule that we have surrounding us, right? It can oxygen molecule, right, can be a part of water, right? Or it could be a part of carbon dioxide, where one is a substance of life and one is poisonous to you. You see what I'm saying? The oxygen molecule is just the oxygen molecule. The person, man, who has the knowledge, the person that has the knowledge. But what they do with that knowledge and what they do with themselves, that's a separate thing. That just coming around and, knowing the lingo, saying peace, you know what I'm saying, and all of that doesn't really determine, who you are, and, what's going to be, and Waju said, King Asiatic cleaned up Lynn, Massachusetts, and made a garden in the worst and poor part of a highly gang and drug infested area. You know what I'm saying? All right, Positive Force. Yeah, Positive Force is another brother. And I know Positive Force from way back. You know what I'm saying? But that's the science, man, of years, months, and days, in all the different miles with all the different people. You know what I'm saying? All the different memories that you had, the things that y'all learned together, et cetera, et cetera. You don't think about it a lot of times, like y'all together, whatever, y'all might be kicking it, but you don't think about the whole picture of it until something like this happened. You know what I mean? Like last year, another brother that I grew up with that, same age group I had, was another brother that, down there in terms of, being the firstborn down there in DC and, just being the, he was the beacon of light down there. You know what I'm saying? Making sure it was rallies, you know what I'm saying? Brothers had school or whatever, you know what I'm saying? He was another brother that, he taught a lot of mathematics and, he got into action in the community, you know what I'm saying? Brothers that was, sports stars, all types of things. They was influenced by our ad down here. You know what I'm saying? They made the mark in DC. There was a lot of, knowledge that came through DC. You know what I'm saying? But he was the seed that bore fruit. What you said right here, what was wrong with Shaheen, the regular child or drink champs? Once he said, I prayed to Allah, and God did this and that for his life. You know, you see, it's like, you know, when we get the knowledge, right? You know, the greatest part about this knowledge, right, is you get the whole shit the first day. Like you're started, right? You're started almost at the end. Like in everything else, you gotta die to see God. So we tell you that you God the first day. But now you got to go back and fill in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, a lot of people just assume, right, that they was on 6 when they came into the knowledge. So we all get introduced, right? And you told the whole thing, but then you got to go back now and study. You got to start over from who is the original man and really come to an understanding of that. You know what I'm saying? You know, as far as I'm concerned, you know, religion is misunderstanding. So we have a lot of people that, you know, they came in, you know, they never understood what we were saying, but, you know, whatever other thing was out there, that was a clear picture for them. That was, you know, something for them to do, you know. So we got a lot of people that, you know, the internet era, right? You know, people get to run their mouth on it. You know, people, when people have more of a forum to talk, right, and they keep opening their mouth, they end up telling who you are. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you got a lot of people who really, in their mindset, right, and in their practice in life, they've moved on. You see, but they're still attached to how they were introduced. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, like, you know, I there's people that I've asked that straight up. You know, like, is it that, you know, like, because look, it's like that for me. We're like, even if I wanted to fall victim, right, I don't even know where I would go. A lot of it is just my own pride. Where like, nah, I couldn't go in the mosque right now. No way. Like I couldn't, you know, just give any other people, it's not even over the 5%, over me. Where like, you know, yeah, you know, this cat right here, you know, he was one of the staunchest spies out there. Now he gets his quota in every month of papers. Speaking of that, Almost got a bean pie. That's one of the reasons why class started a little bit late.
Big.
Yes.
It's one of the reasons class started a little bit late because I had to take a little detour to get a bean pie.
These bean pies white women? Ain't they white women?
Like off-white.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think this is still good. Just don't tell boy mastermind. I got this too. I don't know if y'all want to since we being light tonight, because we don't like I said, I can't even get it full ring. I have this this is supposed to be the cervical neck traction. I don't know. I might test this out. On it here. Like, you know how the kids play with toys? Kids open toys on their YouTube channel. I might open this and try this out.
Do a product review.
Yeah, product reveal. That's what they call it. Yeah, type 1 if y'all want to see the product reveal. But I'm in the meantime, I want to partake in a little bean pie. We haven't had any bean pie since this used to be a hotel channel. But yeah, that's another thing that is it's one of the things with the good with the bad. You know what I'm saying? Where like after the years, months, and days of this knowledge being out here, right? When they say all these seeds is planted, you know what I mean? And they grow into all these different things depending on the environment that they in, So we just at a point now where, all those seeds have grown up. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that, some was, born dead, and we, there's histories of people that, was around and they strayed away with some teachings and shit. And, now, nobody, in our nation, at least, speaks on that really or deals with it. You know what I'm saying? And then you got other people out there that, a little bit strange fruit, you know what I'm saying? They've grown into what they grew into, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, if that was a garden, which that's what they used to say. That, the brothers that you teaching is your garden, you know what I mean? And, you got to build with them and keep them on point so that, snakes don't enter the garden, building with them, you keeping the grass low. You know what I'm saying? You making sure they know, what's right and what's wrong. But, out that garden, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have a day, man. You can put all the same attention, all the same fertilizer, all the same everything, but it don't pan out. It don't pan out like you want it to. So, we going to see that. You know what I mean? Like some things, like me, everybody know I'm sorry, look, I don't like people wearing our flag, I don't like certain things, but it is some things that, you gotta realize that we are part of the world. You understand what I'm saying? We are part of the world. So like, see, even like 50 Cent in his show, yeah, he's not a 5%, but 5% is a part of the history of out there. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just like, you know, I can't tell my story without talking about the 5%. It's other people out there that they can't tell their story without talking about the 5%.
That's real. Like, you gotta remember, like, even what's his name? Remember that In Too Deep with LL? He played it out in Virginia.
Yeah.
His name was God. Like, he was like a 5%, because like a lot of 5%s went out there.
I know the guy.
Okay.
What you talking about? I know the guy. Where's one? That's my man. Or listen, the characters that Shaheem and them play, I know them.
Like real talk, like if you do like anywhere in this area, like from North Carolina on up, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a guy in that story somewhere. I remember watching what you call it, Gangland, and they was Bloods, but they had learned mathematics and shit from God, and then he turned to Blood, but he was teaching them mathematics and Blood. This
was a movie, you said?
It was on Gangland, on History Channel. It was GKB Bloods down in North Carolina, but they knew mathematics, because the brother who taught them that brought him home with blood was God, was righteous, and then he turned blood.
I think I know who that is too. Like when you said, I was like, hey, this is they made who got that? I was like, yeah.
Hey man, God's a big part of the story in Atlanta.
You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, you know, all the different kind of things, you know, that you're gonna see out there. I mean, it's already started. You know what I'm saying? Really, it started from before. Yeah, Rob, what it is, that's the good with the bad. See, that's why I don't like supporting the media stuff, because that's how it is. You know what I mean? Like, that's already a slippery slope. You know what I mean? Like that is already the media itself is a wolf in sheep's clothing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm already, but the bad part to me, you know what I'm saying, is that like you totally chop the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Meaning, like, in other things, you know, if you do a war movie, right, then, you know, you consult with the military, you know what I mean? Like, you know, to get some type of realism. You know what I'm saying? To get, you know, some type of, you know, so like, for instance, I give you a good example, and I don't know if he just how they did that, but Spike Lee, remember in Mo Better Blues, the guy that was security? Now listen, real 5%, we sitting there like, yo, you got so man. The guys, like, yo, we was sitting there like, yo, whoever this person must really be fine.
Spike be iffy when it comes to guys, too.
No, we know Spike. Spike used to live right there across from the hospital. Right there on Fort Greene Place. That white building. I don't know if he still lived there. He used to rest right there. He used to come, he say peace to the gods. That's Spike, know the guys. Listen, that's why I said about a lot of these people, they playing games as friends. He's from the head of Medina. Listen, of course he knows the guys. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think, look, Spike Lee, you know, he grew up in the 60s. You know what I'm saying? He's older than that. So he was there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing that, they didn't balance it out. You know what I'm saying? Where like, you show the other aspect of it, you know what I'm saying, in terms of like, yeah, you got these people, you know what I'm saying, young kids mostly, and they caught up in this situation, you know what I'm saying, just in the communities that they from and the things that they feel they got to do to survive, right? But that's not actually what this 5% thing is about. You understand what I'm saying? Like they could, I don't watch none of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But there's never the guy that's dropping signs. You know what I'm saying? That person always existed in those neighborhoods too. You know what I'm saying? The brother that is just, like, nah, I don't fuck with that. You know what I'm saying? This brother just was teaching. That brother existed in all of those neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like the story that you're telling is, incomplete. But, at the end of the day, what can we do? You know what I'm saying? We got, quite a few brothers and sisters that, they into the cinema and all of that. I guess until we make our own,
that's something that's necessary we have to deal with.
Yeah.
If the story ain't told by a 5%, you gotta expect it to be messed up somewhere.
Well, what I think right now, right? If anybody's on here that does movies or you into video and that type of shit, right? And you see, I just, that's not my thing. You know what I'm saying? I have ideas. I can work with the person, you know what I'm saying? But just bringing the whole thing together is not really an endeavor I want to do right now. But see what I think, right? And we can kick off, right? See, make a documentary right now. You see what I'm saying? But it's like the documentary is like remember, like, see when the movie 300 came out? Did a documentary about the real events and the real people of 300 come out. And it's famous. It already got a leg up as far as marketing, right? Because it's a spinoff of the what's the name?
Yeah, it's the real story.
That ride. The real story behind. Just like the real story behind raising Cain.
Just like Pagan.
Right, where they had the documentary, exactly. That's what I did.
And the game is over.
See, people be talking about all this teaching moment, and I ain't buying it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, anybody that's out there, if you have that type of skill and ability, you can take that idea and run with it.
Yeah, I was peeping that too when you spoke on that. Like you said, like a lot of people that's watching this, it ain't teenagers. Like you're gonna get some, you're gonna get some because but they not gonna. A lot of people that's watching this show is watching it for nostalgia. They want to relive them times and think about the times all over again. It ain't gonna be new kids expecting to learn something.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of them people, for me, it's like, look, man, this is a first chance kind of place, as far as I'm concerned. You know what I mean? Like, y'all dudes that's, on your third and fourth time around and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you grew up around the guys, on this block over here, but you never got the knowledge. And then when you went to college, you started getting the knowledge and you were studying for a minute, but then you stopped studying, and then you was Muslim for a minute, and then now it's like, yo, it's like, this is the first time around, like you taking up space. You know what I'm saying? But because at that point, you know what you're supposed to do, and you just bullshit. And you coming around here acting as if it's some other shit I'm gonna tell you. It ain't no other shit I'm gonna tell you, son. Ain't no other shit I'm gonna tell you. Anybody that's been watching these videos for long enough, you see, I tell every motherfucker the same shit. So it's not like you're gonna come back the second time saying, study your fucking lessons. Study your lessons, man, and learn how to use your mathematics and your alphabet. That's what you can do. There's no magic, there's no magic powers, there's no other place. You don't poof and go to the upper room. There's a, you know, at least look, not that I know about. But my point is, you niggas that's talking that shit, you listen, you just learn how to crawl. And now you're talking about doing Olympic events. You just take one step at a time. We might be able to do magic, but not right now. That's another stage of growth and development that we ain't get to. You see what I'm saying?
You start dealing with the mystic orders.
Like, yeah, like a motherfucker in the 1700s. Motherfucker in the 1700s couldn't turn the light on. The growth and development of people in society didn't get there yet. So all that magic shit, you ain't that ain't, you know, like I said, you know, I don't doubt it. The person says they can fucking transmute through space. What they call it?
Teleport.
Nah, they got another name. Astral projecting and all that. Yeah, like, hey, look, I don't know. I wasn't in space to say you wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's certain things in the history of the fathers. I can tell them like, nah, so you wasn't there. You ain't no fucking Bill and no cipher. Like I heard brother since weekend, he bombed the town. Like nigga, I seen you building a couple ciphers, man. I don't know no bombing the town. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You know, so I ain't been out of space to tell a motherfucker that he hasn't actually projected. But I'm just saying, listen, you know, I seen you can't run fast.
I ain't gonna say it's impossible. Like this, like, I almost touch a book, bro. I almost say it's impossible. I'm just gonna say it's improbable.
However you do. You understand what I'm saying?
How you gonna stop my growth, dog?
Listen, if young Pharaoh, see this, you got boys who are playing young Pharaoh, and it's, you know, young Pharaoh, if he wants to astrally project, you know, maybe that's the people that follow him. Maybe they people that they all be out there. They have another conversation out there. So when they come back here, we don't understand it. You see what I'm saying? Because we don't know the whole conversation. But you know, all the rest of it, you know,
English sound different than them rap.
Yeah, it's
because that sound can't travel the same. So
yeah, but that's got to be a stage. That's got to be a stage of growth and development. You understand what I'm saying? Like just thinking that, you know, you're gonna drink fucking ginger and lemon and shit and levitate. You know, I mean, like I said, it's look, I got shit to do. I ain't really sure.
That kind of time today.
Yeah, like, nigga, if I was doing a long time in jail, I might try it every day. Like, fuck it, it's worth it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The nigga just said, look, you drink this shit right here, you can levitate. Look, I drink that shit every day. And when I go out in the yard, I try to levitate the fuck over the walls. That's what it is. Dad, listen, I'll be scam guy to the motherfucker. That'd be my motherfucking name, man. I changed my shit.
Yeah, like your boy.
My name.
You know that's what they did to your boy, right?
My name would be a large scam.
You know that's what they did to Nova Drew Ali, right? Because he said he knew how to break out little bars and shit. They locked him up, said, if you get out of there, you can go home.
I mean, yeah, that's what I said too. Yeah, you know.
And then when they came back the next morning, he was still there. So
yeah.
I guess it probably worked like you thought they would.
Yeah, like if you got all this mental power that you can move shit, right? Why don't you move that door right there on the bank Move that door on the bank and open the phone up. Let's go in there and get some loot.
Move the money up out of there.
Ramon, you still there? You know, I came out yesterday. I came out the closet. I'm trans-billionaire. The only problem right now is they keep discriminating on me down at the bank. You know, they keep dead naming me. They keep dead naming me and saying I really don't got that much. We're gonna have to get to the bottom of that. I'm gonna have to bring a case. I'm gonna have to bring a case soon. Cause see, I don't want little boys and girls that, you know, feel out of place in the projects. Like, you know, this is not really what's for them. This is not how they feel on the inside. I don't want them to have to suffer. I don't want them to have to suffer. You know, I want them to be able at an early age to, you know, before they've suffered in poverty, right? I want them to be able to come out as trans-billionaire.
That's what they identify with.
Listen, that's the humane thing to do. Yeah, I have dysmorphia.
You know, every time I hear somebody say that's how I feel inside, I always hear Dave Chappelle voice saying that. He's like, I'm Chinese. That's how I feel inside. That's all I hear every time I hear somebody say that.
So we have to save the world that kind of way. But tell everybody that you know, that's my gender. That's my gender, and my pronoun is God. So we got that settled. You know, the YouTube world, the nation, everybody. Now y'all know I feel like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. What you said? Who said they can make gray hairs turn back to having melanin? Who's the doctor now? I'm just saying, look, if these doctors, you know, like I said, I just want to see your patients, man. I don't even want to see your degree. I don't.
They can't write more enough clap.
I gotta listen. If you did brain surgery on these 100 people right here, and 99 of them are still alive, I'll let you operate on my head. I don't give a fuck about no Harvard. Not just, you know, something had to be wrong. I'm not gonna just let you experiment. But these people, you know, I always want to know, where's the patients? I need to see the population of people that, you know, have benefited from this. But yeah, you got a lot of Aboriginals now. That is, I ain't exactly sure what's going on with that. Encyclopedia Brown, he don't mess with them too much no more. I think they've been kind of vanquished. But you know, they still, I need them to do my lineage. I need them to do my lineage. You know another thing, Robert. Another thing, I was talking to my little sister, and she said that she doesn't appreciate the way everybody wants to be Geechee now, because she remembers when it wasn't cool to be a Geechee, and now all of a sudden everybody's a Geechee. That was she wanted me to relay that message. Nah, they don't have scams. See, over here, the only reason for people to hit the Cash App, for all the new people you haven't been listening to the channel for very long, right? Now look, if you haven't been living out your mathematics righteously, right? And you're a little bit concerned about making it into the hereafter, right? Hit the Cash App, and I'm gonna talk to Fard and Elijah for you. And me and Elijah, we like this. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with Fard too, but me and Elijah like this. So I'm gonna get your spot, guaranteeing you a spot on the mothership. You know what I'm saying? But hit the Cash App and just put that in the notes.
I heard Elijah Sweet. They said Ford a little more discriminating. They said Elijah Sweet. No, he doesn't everybody.
Put that in the notes. Put in the notes that just put mothership in the notes. And then I know what that's for. Lord Hashim over here in the medicine cabinet.
Yeah.
Yeah. They sold Fard Muhammad's letters. Who they sold it to? Sotheby's. Yeah, I got tickets to the wheel. You see, I don't really got tickets. I'm just look, Christ plus infinite. I said, you know how people be on the guest list +1? I'm plus. Whoever you rolling with me, we ride first class. Son. You know what I mean? We have our own baby planes. Come pick us up at the crib. But who they sold Fard's letters to? You see, what's going on over there, man?
Who sold them?
Boy, I know Elijah happy we still around, boy. You know what I'm saying? I know Elijah. Listen, I know Elijah over the mothership. Like, I thought those 5% was fucking up, boy. But I'm glad those motherfuckers. Like, God damn. These motherfuckers just fucking my whole shit up.
Yeah, what job?
You had one job. You had one job. Yeah. Like I know he like, God damn, that's the best thing that happened. The whole
He trying to get out, bro. Let me go.
Listen,
Let me go.
That's the best thing that happened that whole 40 years. God damn it. Should have kicked all y'all motherfuckers out and kept quitting, man. The fuck I kept y'all motherfuckers for. You understand? Yeah.
I didn't do the baby out with the bad boy.
Hey, God damn, son. Can't y'all keep anything? Is nothing sacred? Fuck you gonna sell Fard's letters to? Sotheby's?
Like, who had the authorization to sell them?
Yeah. Who signed off on that?
That's what I'm
Who signed off on that?
You talking about a backdoor deal.
Yeah, man, what's going on down there?
Like, this is what I want to know. Where the market at for that?
Hey, listen, man. I guess it's just like I just said with us, man. You know, you get, some strange fruit. He's like, yo, that's what I be saying. Like, look, I know we have our understanding of things. We have our worldview that we see things, but look at some things, dude, that's not Elijah's teachings, right? It's some of the shit that's not Elijah's teachings. Not that I have seen it. You know, maybe something there, but they don't never come out and reveal it. When people say, yo, why you doing this? You don't never come out with no part of Elijah's teachings.
There's another book somewhere.
It's something, man.
Everybody know about. And the problem book is an answer book somewhere.
So here's a question. What language are the letters written? The family of Fard Secretary Bernstein Sharif Muhammad. The family, so is the family, are they Muslim? Nah, you know, that's what happens. You know, the family, they you know, they could revert to Christianity, you know, or they could be rolling with War of Deen. Talk about a scam guy. I don't know why he's not on the list. I don't know why y'all gotta be giving it to Noble Drew Ali. And this motherfucker gets to stay off the list. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers is wild. I don't know what he's trying to. I don't know what kind of shit is that. This motherfucker threw 120 lessons in the garbage. The garbage.
Oh man.
You said, so for those who are into the astral plane, the sign of Aquarius is represented by the water bearer pouring out the water. We are leaving Pisces 2 fish. The wisdom is pouring right now. Yeah, it's pouring all right.
Hey yo, do you think your boy might turn himself into one?
Who?
Farrakhan.
Wait, he actually projected?
I'm talking about just the scam guy.
Yeah. Farrakhan, man. Listen, I told you I like Farrakhan. Yeah, Farrakhan, yeah, I give him a pass. See, Farrakhan, he, you know,
now you see me
he
doing service.
He was a part of the atmosphere. He was a part of the atmosphere that I got the knowledge of. Like, it wasn't like, you know, I heard Farrakhan and then I started looking for the knowledge, but that wisdom and, you know, those words being around, you know what I'm saying, at that time, it you know, it affected what I was absorbing. You understand what I'm saying? So when I did hear the word, it wasn't, you know, totally foreign. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it just created, it was a part of that atmosphere, even when you say, you know, early hip hop and how, you know, the topics and the themes of the music and everything was different. You know, that Farrakhan was also a part of that. You know what I'm saying? He was influential. So, you know, for that reason, I have a soft spot for Farrakhan. But yeah, I have no answers for the things he's been doing.
When you see him doing sermons now, he don't even wear the suit and bow tie anymore.
It is just something. But look though, Farrakhan is, you know, he can be senile or some shit. You know, and they just pulling it together. They just pulling it together for a couple speakers and shit. Because some of these shit where you just be like, all right, Farrakhan. Okay, you at the Masonic meeting. What you doing? What you doing?
They was-
But guys, it's Masonic. It's supposed to be secret. What you doing? Taking pictures. What you doing? Taking pictures with this shit, sir. They said, do you have any idea how many motherfuckers looked up to you, man? You gonna be seen? Like, nigga, don't be seen. What's wrong with you, man? That's not a lot of teachers. You don't make that scene, motherfucker. You hide that in the fine print between the lines.
Where's Ben?
Come on, man. You don't do no shit like that. Like, look, if I see him, I'll bomb him. But in private, though, man, I don't like how y'all talking about Farrakhan, man. What the fuck is wrong with him, though? I don't know, man.
Secret society.
It's secret. Nigga, what is you doing taking pictures in full Muslim fucking regalia? What the fuck is wrong with him? That's why I say, KK, I don't know, you may take that time off.
Nah.
Could be some face-off shit. Said he was in Saudi Arabia in the circle of guys getting coordinates for the arrival of the mother plane. Shit, that'd be an improvement for some of the shit going on over there now, man. Selling as far as that, what kind of shit is that? This nigga, yeah, I don't know, I guess he'd get it together. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody, maybe, what's his name? Rizza Islam, or one of them would take over. It's another young cat too.
Brother Ben X.
Huh?
Brother Ben X.
Yeah, Brother Ben X, yeah. You know, they seem quite
Poised.
Yeah, they
Poised to take the position.
Yeah. Only thing I didn't like, Ben X did that video where he put the school in the video, first of all, as if the people you addressing got anything to do with school. Second of all, as if you came up here and said any of the shit you were saying in the video. You know what I'm saying?
Where he did?
Oh, he didn't come up here.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the bitch.
Yeah, he made a video, but he's talking to the Muslim guys.
These guys.
Yeah, they got into us. Apparently, he got challenged by the Muslim guys or some Muslim stuff. I mean,
They keep that over there.
I don't got nothing to do with us.
I mean, one of them dudes had to check me on a post on something. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about the tag. Matter of fact, it was that they was speaking on that Killer Priest podcast, and they were saying like the guys was just going to put the lessons down and come on and be Muslims and shit, right? And then one of the Muslim guys dudes was saying something about, yeah, well, like that the Nation of Islam, the true home of Islam or something like that, right? And I said, so which one you talking about? The one, I'm like the civilized men under Elijah, or the Muslims under the word Dean, or the Muslim sons on the back? What you talking about? You feel me? And then he said something about the righteous Muslim gods. I beg your pardon, I never heard it.
That's a low blow, Rob one, so they might give it to Wesley or Nuri, whichever one is the lightest.
With the best hair. It's gonna go down the hair.
Yeah, Nuri and Wesley is right there in the pocket too. They in the pocket. You know what I'm saying? See, one thing, that is clear with them just over the years, right? And I'm not saying that there was no substance to it, right? But they're gonna go with the most charismatic speaker. You know what I'm saying? With the possibility that one of the sons, right, or grandsons will, some people will, follow the bloodline. That's the ancient, that's from the history of Islam. Some people follow the most charismatic speaker, and some people follow the bloodline. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened last time. You know what I mean? Some people went with Wardeen. Farrakhan went with Wardeen, but then when, he emerged as the charismatic speaker, some people went with him. So, you know, but who knows, man? Who knows? I just, you know, for me, it's, you know, let's bring it back to Elijah's teachings. You know what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned, you know, you know, this is God. Wow, man. You know, like, why we, you know, some of this stuff, Scientology, like, listen, man, I thought we met God. The fuck we, you know what I'm saying? What we asking this nigga here, who the fuck is this nigga? Who the fuck is this nigga here, man? Like, nigga, we met God, right?
It's always one. Always
What's the
one.
number? I don't think we need no number on this one. See what happens if when Rob Warren come on, then I'm gonna do my product. I'm gonna do my product reveal in the background. Bean pie, anyone? Yeah, I don't know if that's satisfactory for Born Mastermind right there. That's very light.
Oh, the God is crazy, yo.
You eat food that's white, it might turn light. I mean, you eat food that's
God
light,
is
it might
crazy.
turn white. But yeah, I don't know
Man.
what's going on, man. Wait, who they sold these letters to? Who they sold to? The museum or some shit?
No, they didn't say. So what they tried to do, I saw this like around 2 years ago, because I found that girl, that Sharif Bernstein Muhammad, and I was like, who the hell is this? And I'm looking at her, and her name is Reformer of the Nation of Islam. I'm like, what? Who are you? And then she black, like she dark skinned. I was like, huh? Dark skinned woman, Nation of Islam on the forefront. Who is this? Then I find out that she was Pro Muhammad's secretary. And I was like, hold up. Then I found out she had a book, and I was like, she got a book. Man, I went crazy trying to find that book, bro. And I had somebody get it from Colorado and photocopy it, and my heart was broke. So here is a woman who was on the front line rioting in the Free Master Garage, and her biography is only 6 pages. I'm like, nah, son, this shit can't just be 6 pages. 6 pages? 6 pages. But anyway, they was trying to sell. They was trying to make a museum in Detroit about it. And then they got his clothes, like his hats, letters, instructions, and lessons. I mean, I want to see them lessons and a whole bunch of other things. So they was trying to sell it for like 100 racks or something, you heard? And then there was a discrepancy of going back and forth between Nation of Islam and people who really own it. And then they just revealed something about the letters. And I was like, oh man, that's crazy.
You know what I want to see?
What you
know
want?
What I want to see? If there's any way we can they can recover, like is there a handkerchief or something where they can recover some DNA and we can put this we go with this.
No, yo, bro, they said they got a hat that belonged to him.
Yeah, guys were sweating the brims, man.
Yeah, son, that's true. Yo, son, no, you just hit something on the nose. That's deep, God. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep, God. If that's really the dude hat. But yo, like, have you ever seen that little pamphlet, God?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, are you ready?
Yeah, you showed it to me.
Oh, I thought, yeah, son, like, yo, that was kind of crazy, bro. So I'm reading this, I'm like, what's she gonna say? And then she was like, yo, God told us if you want to see God, you just look in the mirror. I'm like, huh? What? So I'm like, wait a minute. Something ain't right here. So I said, okay. And then the weird part I was reading about it, she was talking about like what they used to do. So like he used to do dances and they would do like games to win a dance with Master Farah Muhammad. So I was like, how you doing? Hola. I'm good. And he's like, a dance to win with him. And I'm like, huh? And then she said that he was dancing with a cup of water on his head and it wouldn't fall. So I'm like, what the hell kind of shit is this? I'm saying, I was like, okay. I'm saying, but you know, it wasn't a lot of, I was turned up, man, because I was really hyped about it. But it's that family that owns this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's, she was married to the brother that passed away, John Muhammad. And that's Elijah's brother. So they got the truth. The truth.
We'll see, man.
Or they could be scamming and be like, yeah, I got his hat right here. You know what I mean? But yo, I didn't think of that, bro. That's kind of, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Get the DNA.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. That's his real hat.
Then we see if he's a, what they call it, a Indian or from Iraq or from New Zealand.
I'm saying, yeah, man, I was going over this stuff like 2-3 weeks ago, bro.
Yeah.
I was going over some stuff, bro. Yeah, man. Yo, I don't know, bro. I'm just dealing with what the science is. You ain't gonna figure that out. You ain't gonna figure that out. What you got your scam guard thing on? What's that? What you about to sell?
This is, hold up. I'm about to levitate. Hold on, wait a second.
He got the grip. He got the workout grip. He about to levitate. Because he's trying to turn to the big head scientist, bro. That's what that's called. He's trying to turn to the big head scientist.
Yeah. I'm coming with the exact formula. I'm coming with the exact formula to thin the original blood.
Yo, the God is crazy, yo.
Yeah, this is working a little bit. So I feel it's stretching my neck, getting these muscles up in here. I don't know how long you're supposed to keep it like this though.
Yeah, I need that money for my blood, man.
What the hell is that thing you got on? What is that?
It's a cervical, what's called cervical neck traction device.
For what though?
It stretches out your like your neck and your traps and those muscles that's like your rectus spinae and all of that and all them those interspinal muscles and shit.
So this is the thing that's really going to activate your chakras.
Exactly. Right now, it's like at the third chakra. You see, I would go all the way to the seventh chakra. You know what I'm saying? But
you ain't ready for that on YouTube.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I ain't ready.
Yeah. It could cause a type of you know, like an energy flare to knock out all the technology right here. So it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous until we had a proper. We had a proper.
We went in boxes, Faraday boxes or something.
Yeah. We gotta take the proper precautions before we do that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey yo.
For instance, when I call Elijah for you, right? You can't be there when I call him. Yeah, you can't. Nah, you can't. Like, you can't talk to him. You see what I'm saying? Only I can talk to him.
Yeah, it's gotta be no new people.
Yeah.
I want to be no new people.
Yeah, it's gotta be in private. That's the only time I can pick up.
Yo, I'll pay for it, bro. I'll pay for it. I'm gonna pay for it. You don't gotta beat them up. Yo, how much is it? Yeah, man, take your food, bro. You ain't gotta beat them up, man. You obviously hungry, bro. I know you're not black. I know. You got it now. You got your money, bro. Yeah, you good, bro. This fucking Arab nigga was about to beat the black dude up because he stole a Gatorade, my nigga. Nigga try to hem him up and shit. I'm like, nah. We ain't doing that. Here, take your fucking money and get out of here.
Man.
See, man, God is everywhere. God is seen and heard everywhere.
Saving lives.
God is seen and heard everywhere.
Yo, this one thing about this is your shit right here, right? See, I walk around with this right here, fuck the police.
I be looking at him like this. Like you drawing up your energy by the They don't have you on the third floor down.
It's that way if you shit.
That's crazy, bro.
Like, yo, saying, give me a bag of money right now. If I pump this shit one more time, this shit's good. If I pump this shit one more time, it's gonna blow. Yeah, see,
yo, that's
that shit actually going.
That shit crazy. Hey yo, you know they kicked me off. They terminated my account on Clubhouse, bro. They got me out of there. Hey yo, I was upstate yesterday, bro. I was in New Rochelle. I was training some fucking clients, bro. I came back. I tried to go on. That shit said, yo, your shit is terminated. You made a title today and you docked somebody. I was like, what the fuck? I wasn't even on that shit today. And I wrote them. I was like, yo, man, I wasn't even. They was like, sir, you're terminated. Thank you. I said, oh shit. Yo, them niggas must have mass reported me, son. They was like, yo, he gotta go. He gotta go. We gotta get him out of here. They probably all huddled up together and was like, get him out of here, yo. They got me out of here.
I wonder, I'm saying, I'm trying to think what title that could have been.
Yeah, I wasn't on yesterday. I wasn't on there.
Nah, but you know when they report you, then it's probably those ADOs probably reported you.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know. The Abos don't talk to me no more. So yeah, that was my rip.
Yeah,
oh yeah, she could. Yeah, she trying to talk to me. I don't know. Whatever it was some kind of mass reporting thing because they don't just do that. But the problem is, I wasn't on there, and they told me I'm like, y'all don't know what you're talking about. Y'all can check my shit. Like I wasn't on there, and nobody can use your account because it's to your phone number. So what are you talking about? They wasn't trying to hear that shit. They said, my man, you're terminated. Get out of here. I said, okay. They kicked me out, bro.
And then I think it's just certain words too. I think it's certain words that if you say it's automatic.
I don't know, bro. So I wasn't on yesterday though. So like they wasn't talking about the past. They specifically talking about, they said that shit on the 24th. You did this. I'm like, where? You know what I mean? It was a mystery God. What are you talking about? And they won't let me. All right. Fuck.
Shit.
I was having fun on there though.
Yes, you know, I mostly I go in there, man. I listen to people, man. People be in there with it out, man. The new topic that I've been on right now is about the title cisgender. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't really sure neither about that. So, you know, they you know, I kick it with millennials. And this is actually pretty good right here. I don't know if y'all know about this.
Man, if you don't get out of here with that bullshit, God,
I'm telling you.
you trying to sell us some shit? You trying to scam us already, bro? Damn, bro.
Right. Listen, I'm gonna get the one with random jewels. I'm gonna get the one with random jewels right here. You know what I'm saying? But mine is gonna have alkaline water inside. See, that's how I do it.
Yeah. Ain't no new topics on there though, son. It's the same shit, bro.
I like that topic though. I think that they're giving it to them a little bit. You know, because to me, I'm like, yeah, that's kind of bugged out too, that, you know, you came out with that name, because, you know, it's one of them things where, you know, you like somebody cisgender, like, what's cisgender? You cisgender. Like, I'm cisgender. Like, how was that?
Hey yo, bro, I learned all that on there, bro. Like, a dude was talking, dark skin, that's what his picture looked like. I said, yo, listen, my man. He was like, yo, don't call me my man. I said, what you want me to do? Voice deeper than mine. I'm like, what? What you want me to call you? He was like, that's not my pronoun. And I was like, what? And then that's the first time I heard of this shit. And I was like, yo, y'all serious? Y'all policing niggas on how you address somebody? Yo, this is crazy, bro.
And see, one thing about it to me is that, like you said, see, the person, even if you're gonna make that the paradigm, right? You can't be upset because I can't see your gender. I can't see your pronoun according to the way you describing it, right? I can't look and see, you know what I'm saying, from the time you born what you is. That's what you're telling me. So if it's something that I can't see, I'm looking at you butt naked and I can't see your gender, then how the fuck I'm supposed to know what it is?
That's your pseudo, man.
You know,
Real talk. Because they'll tell you, like they'll say that gender is male and female, but they say gender and sex is different, but it's only two sexes, male and female. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well,
it doesn't say that you don't have to identify.
Nah. So you don't got this thing, you don't understand. It's non-binary.
Yeah.
That's a whole other.
So which one is that?
They haven't figured it out yet. I'm just saying, like, they don't know, like you know, like saying you gotta figure it out, like if it's a boy, put it in blue, if it's a girl, put it in pink, you know, if it's a girl, you know, curls, you know, bobos and ribbons, you know what I'm saying? If it's a boy, it's sneakers and tiny trucks. Yeah,
but they went crazy on this, dog. Listen. Yeah. I had to look this shit up because I didn't understand what was going on. And when I looked into this, they like, yo, there's more than 7 genders. I'm like, how the fuck is that possible? And now what they saying is that your genitalia doesn't identify your gender. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. I'm like, yo, hold on, my nigga. This shit is getting crazy.
Because gender is a social construct.
Right. I mean, so like, yo, this is crazy.
I don't understand. First of all, why was the word gender ever created? Like, I don't understand what it is, man. Because I always thought that your gender meant your sex. Yeah, that's the way I grew up, thinking that it was. You know what I'm saying? The other thing, right? Actually, I forgot what my thought was on that, but
yo, come on, bro. The niggas are like 14 of them shits, bro. Like, come on, son. Gender expansive, gender non-conforming. What the hell? Yo, our kids is learning this shit in school, bro. You learning this shit You learning this shit before you learn about what you said earlier, bro. You learning about this before you learn about credit. You learning about this shit before you learn about white supremacy and minority. You learning of this shit about the vital things that you need to survive, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that is something that I've seen, is that people go to school to learn about this stuff now, like the terms and the ideas and everything that they express. You know what I'm saying? Is straight out of academia. And you can tell it's out of academia because whenever it meets up with the real world, right, it kind of crumbles. You know what I'm saying? Like you have, you know, all of these strange ideas, like, you know, if you don't want to date a transgender woman, then you're transphobic, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Like, you know, these are ideas that come straight out of academia. You know what I'm saying? There's no, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if preference is not choice, which is what they're saying, right? Preference is not choice. So my preference to not deal with you is not a choice. I can't help it. I was born that way.
You know what they say is choice, though.
I was born that way.
The way you choose to express it, that's your choice, though.
I choose to express it.
That's
by
what they
not,
say. That's what they say. Like your preference ain't the choice, but the way you choose to express your preference is your choice.
I choose to express it by not socializing with you past a certain level. That's how I choose to express it. You understand what I mean? Just like, for instance, I recall what I was thinking too, that's funny about this thing, right? When you use all these different names. See, this is where, like I said, when you really get to the real world, it just starts crumbling with this 10,000 genders, right? Now, if you're a transgender woman, right, that means that you are medically enhanced. You're a medically created woman, right?
No.
Yes, it does.
Not really though. Because
it didn't happen no other way.
Because you can't implant a gender.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. You are a medically produced woman, right? Now you can go out in society and say all that shit about gender, right? But when you go back to the doctor, you're a man. Because if you go in there and tell them that you got a stomachache, right? And they start giving you pregnancy tests, but you really got fucking prostate cancer. You understand what I'm saying? You still got to go back to the reality, man. When you get treated, you still got to be treated as a man. They're not going to remove your uterus if you get prostate cancer. You know what I'm saying? So at the end, look, in fact, I heard of a situation like that, but it was the other way. A man comes into the hospital, right? He has, a stomach ache. He's complaining, something's going on. They can't figure out what is going on. Turned out this man was a woman and he was pregnant. Like, that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, you can say all of that, but that's a medical procedure that you went through, right? And no matter what, right? Even if it's put that you're a transgender woman, right? How you're dealt with is based on that still.
Right. Hold on for 1 minute, G. All Power Born. Where did you buy the physical copy of that book? Please put that in the chat, because I had my boy get it in Colorado out the library, and he photocopied it and sent it to me. That's how I got it. I was trying to buy it. It's not on Amazon. It ain't nowhere. I mean, I be hearing the Nation of Islam dudes claiming that they sell these books, but it ain't on their website. It ain't nowhere. And some of
Hold. Bilali. You see Bilali in the room here? This one of my, listen, Bilali. Come in, hit the link, come in the room. I'm already alive, Bilali. That spot is taken, but I'll let you be my messenger. Come in the room right now, and I can ordain you. come in, hit the link. Bilali came in to suggest that we watch Shaheem's interview, his great interview on Drink Champs, where he said he prays to Allah. I suppose you would like us to watch that, Bilal?
Hey, yo, God, man, you heard what I said in the chat, man. Mentally, they stripped on one God turned Christian, you heard?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like my people who were Ghostface, like I was over there when they let the dude out when he got his thing reversed. So I was out there with them, right? So yo, man, these dudes is Muslim, bro. They Muslim, God. What are you talking about? I'm gonna leave you alone. I already know what's going on. The God is pumped up. Pause. He used this sacred device.
Yes. Come on, Bilali, come in and hit the link. Bilali, when's the last time you prayed? You prayed, what time? What time is it? Is prayers up for the day? Ain't it? It's Ramadan, right? What you doing on here playing games, right? You ain't supposed to do that when it's Ramadan.
Nah, son, the sun went down. We good now. The sun is down, bro.
Nah, you still supposed to be pious in the nighttime. That's what he was. Listen, man. Shit, this sun just went down. Should you be eating this something now? You should have fasted with us the real way. We fasted the real way, Saeed, the other day. When we fast, we don't eat in the daytime or the nighttime. See, Saeed, that's why I like you, man. We just want you to come on, man. Tell us, give us a couple of pointers. Give us a couple of pointers. And another thing I don't like about these Muslims that always come on my page, I don't never know who they be. Like, if you ain't NOI, man, get the fuck on. I really ain't got nothing to say. Like, dude, I'm not talking about what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never going to see.
Oh, man, you ain't no fun, man. You got to be able to play, man.
Man. You ain't NOI, man. I don't know what we got to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know motherfuckers. If you Sunni Shia, you would Wardini, you would what's my man name? The guy with the gray hair. They be talking about the mothership and all that shit.
Gray hair.
Yeah. He got another NOI.
Mr. Organic?
I can't remember his name.
Yo, brother Bilal, man, hit the link so you can make knowledge born about the video, fam. Come on.
SW, remember his name. What's his name? I be listening to him too. Yeah, come on, Saeed, tell us about the summit.
Right, he Kareem, right. Back, he Kareem. I never understood that shit, God. Like, how you go from like a decade, 2 decades, saying that you the God, they don't listen to you, God, and then you turn around and be like, yo, I saw the light. How that work, bro? I don't understand that. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me, bro. I can see you turning a Christian to a Muslim, or turning a Muslim to a Judean, or like I'm saying, like, how you get to that point, bro? How that happen, bro? I don't know. I don't understand that. It doesn't make sense.
It is some things that I would find it more difficult to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I came to the point where, just somehow I just didn't see this mindset clearly, I don't think, like, it's just, it's like, you wouldn't go back to eating pig. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like I don't think like if I went, it would have to be some shit like Buddhism or something. Like I'm not like, dude, that shit is fake. He said, like people be telling me about the mystery guys. I be looking at them like they're saying.
I just seen cats go from.
See, like I'm asking this nigga here, when the last time you prayed, sir? Because there's some shit going on right now that your homie needs to holler at your homie about. Or y'all, you know, if you know, just like I talked to.
Saeed, please come on, bro. We want to hear about this.
I talked to Fard and Elijah for y'all. I need y'all to talk to the mystery guy for me. Tell him I need to holler at him. First, he needs to explain why he dropped me down in the hellfires of New York City. You know what I'm saying? From the jump. Like, Holmes, remember that whole thing about you would never give me more than I can handle? Yeah, you fucked up. Hey, wait a minute. What was I doing? What I had to do to survive, motherfucker. What was you doing? Hey, say, this shit is fake. Oh, there you go, Saeed. He said, how many 5% believe that a mind made a man? What the hell are you talking about, Saeed?
My brother, we can't understand your questions. Hit the link,
Put the link
back in. Put the link back in so we can clearly understand you, my brother.
And tell us about the sinner.
You know what I'm saying? No, we ain't gonna do that. I want to know about this interview. I want to know about this because it was a beautiful interview, you say.
Yes, I mean, mystery guy, I mean, you know, as he stands aside while his most fervent and pious believers are tortured, beaten, and killed by the same heathens that he's supposed to be punishing, can he drop a little jewel on that? You know, that this is what makes him kind of mysterious, this love that he's supposed to have for us.
How many people that are mind made a man? Come on, bro. You know how you got here? We got here the same way you got here. Man and a woman got me here. That's how I got here. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I would like to know why is it that the Holy Father has less responsibility to his children than I have to my children? He's pretty deadbeat, don't you think? As a father, wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say God's a deadbeat as a father?
Okay.
He's pretty deadbeat.
Nah, man. He sent the prophets into the world to spread the word so that people could be ready. I mean, so that when he returns, there's only 144,000 out of 6 billion, you heard?
Well, you better send another prophet with some fish down to 125th Street and Lexington Avenue because because they're starving down there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if he has
hibernation.
If he has a prophet on call right now, but tell him we need to holler at him. Because at this point,
so they morally starved?
Yeah, at this point, you know, officially when we catch him, we kicking his ass for running on us in a time of war.
No, he was always there from the start. What are you talking about? You just gotta believe, brother. You gotta have faith. Think of all the bad things you ever been through, and it was an impossible situation and you got out of it. That was God.
Yeah, but here's the question. No, hold on. I got a question for that one. How the fuck you let me get in that situation in the first place?
Because I didn't want my children to be robots. I didn't want my children to be robots. I wanted them to have a free will. But in your most trying need, I'm gonna send somebody for you.
Listen,
I sent Harriet. I sent Malcolm. I sent Elijah. I sent Farad. I sent multiple people to save the black people of America.
Nah, we did that on our own. We,
No.
we did that on our own. Yeah. Saeed, man, come on, man. Listen, why can't you help us heathens out? Why can't you help us heathens out? I remember, you remember Baghdadi?
They call them cappers.
We had Al Baghdadi. This is Al Bilali. We had another prominent Islamic brother. Saeed said, I was just like you guys.
Yo, so then
Saeed,
you gotta come make knowledge born, bro. Why you not hitting the link? Spread the word of God to us.
He might be soften somebody's heart today, man.
Saeed,
He can't miss the opportunity, man.
Saeed, stop it, Five.
You can help my God soften somebody's heart.
You were never anything like me.
Listen, Darkim, this is your problem, Darkim. There is only one God, and his name is Allah, and Muhammad was his messenger. You are having a problem understanding this, and I don't understand what's wrong with you. Saeed, make sure you come on. We're gonna talk about the Savi Bukhari. We're gonna give the knowledge to this brother right here. I got you, bro. I'm with you, bro.
I just talked to Elijah, and he said they're about to go on a mission and explore some far-off galaxies. So in the meantime, until he gets back, I'm taking applications from Al Bilali for him to be the messenger. You know, Al Bilali, you did good though, man. You cheered us up. We was in here, we was thinking about our brother King Asiatic. You know what I'm saying? And then you came in, you know, that's why I got love for you. That's why you can be my messenger. You know the whole Quran? Because you might need that. Okay, I got a question, Bilali. I got a question. You said you used to be just like us, right? What happened to you? What made you change into just like us to Al Bilali? May Allah grant my brother paradise. Check him out. We've been in paradise the whole goddamn time. And how did you, Al Bilali, what event happened that made you say, you know what? I actually don't know what the what is. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm not even sure how this, like, how y'all,
Yo, Bilali, man, you gotta come on, man. So now we're gonna have to open the Quran, man. You know what I mean? The Surah Ayat 1062, bro. It says, verily, on the friends of Allah, there is no fear, nor shall they grieve. You are a friend of Allah, and you should not have no fear, and nor shall you grieve to spread the word of the message. Now, I need you to hit the link so that you can make knowledge born, bro. This is according to the goddamn, this is according to the Surahs and Ayat. Come on.
Yeah, knowledge God, you make a good point. Is that what's the word for it? Anthropomorphic. There's anthropomorphic passages in the Quran, like a person not supposed to be in Allah's face. and that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what are you doing with a face if you're not a man? You said the exact opposite of what makes you think you're the creator. Dude, see, all this creator shit, what are you talking about? Like, I'm talking about yesterday, right? How did Allah interact with you yesterday? Like, tell me some of the things that Allah has told you. You know, I understand that apparently, well, even Gabriel, I know Allah is busy. He don't holler at everybody. But did Gabriel ever holler at you? Sure, you don't.
Hey yo, man, listen, man. I'm about to listen, Bilal. I'm about to show you the true and living God, right? I'm about to show you my God right now. Scale God is in the building. I hope you're looking at the screen, bro. I'm about to show you the oldest anthropomorphic form of religion to mankind. I'm about to show it to you right now. I'm about to give it to you. See this right here? See this? This is called Lion Man. See that? You see that? It got a head of a lion and the body of a man, right? What does it say right here? The Lion Man is a masterpiece sculpted with great originality, virtuosity, and technical skill. From a mama, it is 40,000 years old. It has the head of a cave lion with a partly human body. He stands upright, perhaps on his tiptoes, legs apart and arms to the sides of a slender cat-like body, with strong shoulders like the hips and the thighs of a lion. His gaze, like his stances, are powerful and directed at the viewer. The details of his face show his attentive. He is watching. He is the all-seeing, and he is listening. He is powerful, mysterious, and from a world beyond ordinary nature. He is the oldest known representation of a being that does not exist in the physical form, but symbolize ideas about the supernatural. Behold, I give you Lion Man. Now you come up here and show me how Allah could beat Lion Man. The Egyptians probably got it from them. This is the God. This is the Most High right here.
Yes, you see, what say you, Baghdadi Bilali? He said, what makes me think I'm God? Nothing makes me think I'm God. See, what I'm telling you is that the only force that's being exerted, in and around us, is in and around us. That this other, this kind of benevolent, father, punisher, this kind of guy, I don't, if you really believe that, I'm just saying, what is the evidence? Like, this is just a concept that we was given, right? That there's some power that is sovereign over us and our ability. And see, what we teach is that the only power exists in and around us, and that's what we have to use to impact whatever's going on in our life and in our world. And those are the only things that have been proven to happen. Even in these stories that you tell, God is always working through people. So at the end of the day, even in that version, it's man that has the power to bring about all this change. See, if man don't accept God, then his world is what it is. If he do accept God, then his world is what it is. So who really has so who really has the power? See, this concept, this entire thing, you know, you may want to argue with me about that. But what I'm telling you is that this whole story is fake. Not just the person is fake, or his magical powers are fake. Like, you know, where's the concrete part? You said when man worships the one true God together, that's when you see power. So he need all of us to do something first. So basically you saying we gotta do it? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying we gotta do it? That Mr. Big Bad up in heaven, it's gotta wait for the signal from us. So who's God? And you still ain't tell us, man, what kind of Muslim you is, man? Because if you ain't NOI, man, we can stop right now. Do you have that? Do you have that black dot on your head from being extra pious? From being extra pious as you prostrate yourself? How many Muslims are there on earth? I would say I would put it in the neighborhood of 2 billion, but I don't know. How many 5%ers are there? We only 5%. We don't need y'all. Y'all fuck it up. You know, y'all got all the Muslims, y'all still living like a 732, like a 632 AD. Like, we not worried about that ancient civilization. We here right now doing what we doing. You talking about the ancient civilization when people still walking around carrying buckets of water on their head because they trapped in the time of worshiping somebody that existed 1,400 years ago. See, they trapped by the letters and the letter of the law of a man who existed 1,400 years ago. And he can't bring it up to date. It's a reason why it's only 5%. Yeah, because you fell victim. That's why only some of us can do this. That you need to read a book for that. You didn't get told that the first day. The first day you came in, you didn't get told that. See, that's the problem, man. You've been around the wrong people. You say you need to travel outside the city, and what I'm gonna see?
A bunch of people.
What I'm gonna see out there?
A bunch of people pretending to be Arabs.
Yeah,
there ain't that many Arabs. So if it's all these Muslims, they all pretend to be Arabs. How'd that start?
Come on, Bilali. You're not clicking the link. Click the link and come in. Why you see? I know what it is. Bilali is scared. Bilali doesn't want to blaspheme. See, Bilali fucking around. Come on the link. You know what I mean? And the next thing he missing morning prayer and shit. That's how it works. That's how it works. He said, I say that because you said Muslims are living a desert lifestyle. Yeah, you asked me about all the Muslims in the world. If you're talking about the Muslims in Michigan, it ain't that much of them. When I say it's 2 billion of them, that means the motherfuckers carrying water on their head in the desert. It's not that kind of numbers elsewhere. You got to go to the deserts of Yemen and Morocco and all of these places, and we see how they live. What are you talking about? He was 5% for 2 weeks. He was never, ever in the history of time of 5%.
Oh, man.
Ever.
That would be what, suicide, right?
Yeah. He might listen. The most he got is like 4.9998.
Hey, brother Bilal, man, we gonna make this real simple for you, brother. Yo, every religion on the planet Earth, or every way of life on the planet Earth, was created by man and woman themselves, bro. Every religion, everything that you think about a way of life was created by man and woman observing the universe. Example, let's say you got a people that's living around a volcano and the volcano erupts and they don't know about it. Do you know what they did? They made all kind of myths. That's the eye of God, or not even God, or they might say that's just the eye of some supernatural power. They start worshiping the goddamn volcano. The volcano is destroying stuff. And they start making up stories about it because they don't understand the science of it, why it erupted, what is the lava. You don't know it. This is called the human experience as we migrate and travel all across the planet Earth. So when you look at one thing that's in common in all these religions, it is to create and to keep a society in order. And you have specific rules and regulations. And when you look at the advent of agriculture 10,000 years ago, now people are not hunter-gathering no more, fam. They ain't doing that. Now you can have populations grow and build. Now the power grab becomes in place. Once this power grab comes into place, you got mad goats over here. You got all of this stuff over here. You got to protect that. So now you have to make rules and regulations. Thus, you will have the birth of your punishing gods. Why you got to have a punishing God? The punishing God got to keep people in order. So the trick bag is, if you act righteous and you do these specific things right here, according to these rules and regulations of any system, you will have heaven in the hereafter. If you don't follow these specific rules and go out of the order of the society, you will go to hell, burn, soul devoured. These are concepts that was created by me. Ain't no supernatural thing other than man himself created it. That's what it is, bro. And then I'm gonna show you something else to mess your head up. If you're a Muslim, I don't know what kind of Muslim you are, I'm about to mess your head up right now and I'm gonna close it out. I'm not doing this too long for you. But this comes from the Hidden History of Islam. This book right here and the other author, they damn near killed this dude for making this book. But anyway, what you're looking at right now, I'm gonna blow it up. You're looking at a coin, right? And this is in the time frame of Muhammad or directly after he dies. That M right there represents Muhammad. See, it says reverse of an anonymous Christian Arabian coin with the denomination M above appears a cross and to the left crowned head of John the Baptist. Why am I showing you this? Ooh, why are you holding this in your hand, Mr. Muhammad? Let's keep moving. Look at the other page. Look at the cross right here in his hand right here. See the cross in the hand? See that cross? I'm here to tell you that your sect of Islam that you have are actually Christians. Syrian Christians. This is where it came from. They have the Aryan tradition. What do we mean by the Aryan tradition? Jesus was not what? What does your Bible say? What does your Quran say about Jesus? Isn't the story a little different? Doesn't it kind of fit the Aryan form of Christianity? But I'm gonna stop right there because you're not ready for this. Because if I really go in on this, you're gonna have a heart attack. For those who want to know what this book is, here's the cover of it. Just in case you want to grab it. Hold on, let me get to it. Oh, whoa, whoa. Hey, give me the cover, man. Stop playing. This is the cover of the book. It's a 3-series part right here. Cover of the book there. This is damage. This is like an atomic bomb. I'm saying, so like, yo, bro, can I say that the Africans or the people who are now called Africans believe in a power outside of themselves? Absolutely. Once you begin dealing with agriculture and you start dealing with settlement, you are now building things. They start building sculptures. You can see how the human behavior evolves. Now you're starting to ask the questions like, what the hell is them stars doing? Now you're making calendars to try to map out the time. And these are the questions and things that they answer. And for that, what they don't know, they just call it the unknown. But when you do really get down to the get down and all of them African cultures, their ancestors is the people they worship. The people who really lived and walked on the goddamn planet. And they become an ancestor because they did good things for the community. And they invoke that spirit, if you want to call that, or what they were actually doing on the planet. So fam, no matter what you say, there's nothing you can do about it. Your book was created by man, taken from another religion, another sect of the same old mystery God. You need to wake up, bro. You need to stop. There's no God that's coming to save you. There's no God that's going to save humanity. There is none of that. And when you ask, why is 5%? Only 5. There's always going to be a small population of people who know. And there's always that small percent that changes things if you didn't know that, because they become dissatisfied. And they change things. So, I don't know, bro. But you're scared to hit the link. So that means that you're not really standing on the word of God, and you really don't believe in this God, because you would be on here immediately showing and proving to us this your concept. I don't understand why you don't want to have this conversation, Bilal. I don't understand. Very interesting.
He said we out here giving it dawah today. But hold up, I gotta give you some. How do they say it? The millennials. I gotta give you some pushback on up here. You said what is the condition of the 5%? How can God be living in the projects, in prison, on weed, on drink, on food stamps, etc.? See, people do this. Like that's how I embrace it. I don't mind being the bad guy. But look,
don't do it. Don't do it. No. Don't do it.
I gotta push back. I gotta let you know a little something about my 5%. You know what I'm saying?
No, Darkim, we're not doing that. We're not giving them that way out. I know where you want to go. No. How many? No. You need to ask him how many Muslims are in jail right now.
Oh yeah, they never bring that part up.
They are the biggest population up in that bad boy.
They never bring up how they know this. They
jail might be single-handedly.
They never bring up how I know this. You know what I mean? But now, see, Mr. Bilali, I have to let you know that my 5%. I have 5% that graduated this year with her master's degree. She went through all 6 years, full scholarship, Ivy League. I have another 5% that graduated in bioengineering from Michigan State University. And I have another 5% that graduated from junior high school, what do they call that? Valedictorian, yeah. So that is in fact how the 5% is doing. I like this little scenario you got here off of what's that? This sounds like this Raising Canaan. You've been watching Raising Canaan, and now that's what you think the 5% is. But let me tell you about the 5%. You know what I mean?
But he answered his own question, God. Look what he said. He said that they out there giving dawah to gangs. You are proving the point. It is man who is the savior of man himself. No mystery God made you do that. No forceful spirit came upon you and said, yo, we're going to go talk to the gangs. You got Christians talking to gangs. You got Buddhists talking to gangs. You got atheists talking to gangs. What are you talking about? That doesn't prove your God. Everything you are saying is the actions of man himself to save man from living a Pacific way. You can't get around this. Hit the link, man. I don't think you should talk to him no more. He's scared to hit the link. He don't really believe in Allah, yo. He trolling, yo.
Yeah, it was fun while it lasted though. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what the hell is you eating, bro?
Bean pie. That's
For
what.
real?
Yeah, I think that's what made Saeed come on today. Saeed, one of the people, you know, he be in the background. He been with us for a long time.
If we get a thumbs down, you know where it came from.
Yeah, Saeed, can you hit me with a thumbs down? I don't feel the love.
He said, give me the love. Yo, man, I can't get Lord Graceful on the phone, bro.
Lord Grace,
I can't get him. Shit keep going to voicemail, bro.
man, he should pop out for what's the name? People keep pinging me on Clubhouse. They know I'm doing my live right now. I mean, I can't two things at one time. Yeah, but Saeed, you said you're too old for trolling. I mean, don't you think you're too old to be praying? Like this is post Elijah, son. What are you doing praying?
Hey, did you know like that trolling was short for control?
I thought it was like the troll under the bridge. Fucking with you. I didn't know that.
I heard somebody say something the other day, like, yeah, he's good at controlling people on the internet. You feel me?
Yo, we gotta make a series for the Muslims, bro. We gotta make a Can't Start series for them, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we have to, you know, you have to let me know. I gotta talk to Baghdadi. I gotta talk to he's Baghdadi out. He's Al Briklani too, though. Al Baghdadi and Al Briklani.
You gotta make sure you get the okay.
That's another thing. Like, is that your terrorist name? You know that's how they do, right? The terrorist name, it'd be like Al Jerusalemi.
Yeah, so let's leave him alone. I got a question for you, God. I got a question for you. We're gonna leave him alone. Because he's scared to hit the link. You don't really believe in God, bro. If you really believed in your God, you would hit the link. You are proving to us that you don't really believe in your God, so I don't know why you in the chat. God, wouldn't this mystery God coming to save people be symbolic to the devil's 6,000 years rule, and we was given a grace period, and I guess it's an extended grace period since 1914. How long we gotta wait until the people wake up and get their stuff together before, you know, God comes to take the devil off the plane, off this plane? Or does it mean that when we all decide to come together and really see what's going on and make that change? But this 6,000 year rule right here. So we're giving you 6,000 years to rule. We're gonna extend this bad boy, and I guess the clock is still going. Don't that sound like the same thing, waiting for Jesus Christ? Yo, the God face is priceless right now. His is priceless right now.
That's how I'm waiting for an answer. You
That's a good question. I'm like who okayed that? Who okayed the grace period? Who signed off on that?
Listen, man, we found a couple of things now that we don't know exactly who signed off. You know, we still trying to figure out who signed off on the fraud letters. Who signed off on
The grace period.
Nah, the other thing,
What's that?
the Scientology.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all got a lot of
But I definitely always, I'm gonna say always, but I'm saying I've definitely been looking at that Muslim as far as Christianity thing, just for the simple fact that they believe in one of the most pertinent tenets in Christianity that you got to believe in, and that's the Immaculate Conception.
See, Al-Bilali, apparently you didn't pay attention to what Rob Bourne was showing you when he showed you the the oldest known religious statute and how these ideas came to form.
Okay.
You see, reality has always existed, Saeed. Elijah communicated it in his particular way. Let's see what we teach. When you look at our flag and it says man, woman, and child, you think Elijah invented that? You think just the natural way of life of us existing in our environment, you think Elijah invented that? You see, you need to stay a Muslim. That's just, actually it's good. You just be a good Muslim. You know what I mean? And when you're ready, put in your application and look, I'll let you be my messenger. You grandfathered in. You grandfathered in.
Hey yo, you know that they even selling Elijah Muhammad shit too, right? You know they sold his crown for like 26 racks, right?
They sold the crown?
They sold the crown for 20. Yo, ain't know why Elijah Muhammad is up for sale, bro. What are you talking about? All this stuff is up for sale. Look, I'm gonna show you right now.
Now who signed up?
Look, all this stuff is up for sale, bro. Everything is for sale, bro. I don't know what's going on, but here you go.
Signed off on that?
Yeah, right here. Nation of look.
It's just like all these music
It's on the screen right now. Nation of Islam Archive. Elijah Muhammad personal items offered at Heritage Auction. Dallas, Texas. 3 historically important lots from the dawn of the Nation of Islam will debut at Heritage Auction this spring. A document archive covering the founding and early decades of the organization, estimated $500,000, as well as the 20th century political rights activist Elijah Muhammad had personally owned Pat $20,000. And his diamond 14 gold star and crescent ring 2000 will cross the block. This is the first and earliest archive ever offered pertaining to the Nation of Islam. And Sandra, whatever her name is, Historical Manuscripts Heritage Auctions, the goals laid out by W. Farah Muhammad and the hopes expressed by the men and women asking to be accepted, blah, blah, blah. The archive offered in Heritage on May 11th manuscript auction is co-signed by the family of Bernstein Sharif Muhammad. So that's the woman, it's the family. Farah Muhammad's secretary and founder, member, including our meeting notes, correspondence from followers, letters, lesson plans, and speech notes. I need to see that shit. I need to see that. I want it. Why wouldn't Farrakhan grab this shit? I don't know what's going on. Somebody tell me what's going on. But
see, you don't sell a man's diamonds. I don't know what the fuck. Like, certainly there has to be a great grandchild of somebody, man. Those diamonds supposed to go to. Say, you don't sell a man's diamonds.
You don't sell his hat either.
Hey, nigga, these is the crown jewels, motherfucker.
You can't sell that man a hat.
Listen, man, if Elijah could go back right now, son, he said, yo, put it, you take over. Listen, put it, you take over, man. These niggas, man, what?
None of you jokers back there.
Saying the world famous. Now look, I swear, if a Martin Shkreli motherfucker buy that crown and rock that shit, like imagine.
Hey, yo, look. It says, hold on. He got the 14-karat yellow gold diamond and emerald ring bearing the star and the crescent symbol of the Nation of Islam. This ring, as well as the cover, descended through Muhammad's family and are co-signed by his grandson for the benefit of Elijah's granddaughter,
Come on, where the fuck is Jay-Z, man? Jay-Z got to buy this shit or something, man. What the fuck, man?
Hey, yo, what,
Motherfucking Tyler Perry or somebody. Motherfucking Tyler Perry, like, nigga, you got $1 billion. You could afford $500.
That shit gonna be like private auction, like
Yeah.
private sellers, like it went to a private.
Nah, nigga, Jay-Z, you got this. Listen, Jay-Z, they need a couple dollars, man. You rolling with the Muslim guys.
I bet you one of them.
You down with Wesley, man. Saying, imagine you see a cracker like on Johnny Carson. What's the they don't got Johnny Carson. What's the new shit?
What's his name? Jimmy Kimmel or something.
Yeah, man, yeah, you see Jimmy Kimmel rocking. Just on the monologue, you see Jimmy Kimmel up there with the Elijah hat on. Yeah, look, some nigga just over on Figueroa. Some nigga just over on Figueroa and shit, sitting in the beds and shit with Elijah diamonds on.
Yo, this dude is still going ham in the chat, bro. Like, come on, man.
That shit ain't right, man. That shit ain't right, man.
Nah, that shit ain't right, man. You lucky I ain't the mod. I'll kick your ass out of here, Bilal. I don't know why the hell you still in here. What you doing? You talking about, wait, what is you talking about? Bilal, what is wrong with you, bro?
Bilal.
You just said Bilal, you just said Elijah took various elements from Islam. I want you to show me a Quranic verse and then supreme wisdom. Show it to me. You might show something at the top of your gift in the problem book. There's your holy Quran Sharif. Come on, man. Get out of here. It's more stuff on the Bible on there than goddamn Islam. What do you want to understand, bro? This is not Orthodox Islam, bro. It was prescribed for our specific problem. And if you understand Farad and what he was doing, he took shit from Freemasonry. He took shit from Jehovah's Witness, 1914, and it keeps going on down the line.
20 at one point.
Like, come on, bro. Get out of here, man.
120.
Bilal,
you knew 120.
Yo, Bilawi, man, yo, you fucking, yo, you a troll, bro.
Bilal, I realized studying 120 that all I was doing was finding new ways to interpret the same lessons every day. And did it start getting difficult?
You a troll, bro. You a damn troll, yo.
You telling me to read Message to the Black Man? Nigga, I got the message. You the one that didn't get the message. What are you talking about? I don't need to read it again. You need to read it again. I got the message. Why would I need to read it? Ali, we've had our fun with you today, Bilal. Unfortunately, you know,
but yo, son, how you got the crown for sale, bro?
Yeah, son, I don't know. Listen, I just know, man, they listen, whoever buy that shit, if it's some fucking Martin Shkreli.
You already know, dog, it's gonna be some tech wizzy.
Listen, watch it be somebody stupid like Jeff Bezos.
People gonna be trying to
Saeed Bilali said it didn't become difficult to interpret the lessons, it became redundant. So you was around the dumb guys.
He wasn't around nobody. He lying, man. You're a troll, dog. He's a troll, baby.
I know the type of brothers he was around. He was around the mutual masturbation guys. The brothers that sit around and say, yo, God, I'm the original man, like it says in the degree. You mean like the maker and owner? Yes, God. True indeed. That's peace, God. You know what, God? We've gotten really swift, haven't we, God? Yes, God. Our power is increasing. This is the type of reference that he's around. Hey, listen, when he was getting knowledge, it was like music appreciation. Would you like me to quote a lesson? Yes, I'd like that. And you get an A. That's how you was.
What are you talking about? What's Prince Power Nation? Like, what the hell is ruler nation? What the fuck is that?
You said I wasn't powerful ruler nation. What's that? You said Prince. Who's Prince? What's that got to do with anything? So the singer?
Yo, Bilal, man, hit the link, bro. Yo, man, kick his ass out of here, dog.
He was
You don't wanna
around.
hit the link, bro.
He was around the artist formerly. Oh, firstborn Prince and Guy Khalid. You see, listen, that's like me saying, yeah, I've been to Russia. Yeah, I know Russians. I know Vladimir Putin. like, listen, man. Chill with the passwords. Nigga, who did you get the knowledge from? Stop it, Bob. Powerful ruler nation, Allah was your enlightener. See, everything you just said is that type of shit that, listen, we used to be sitting there in front of Evander, licking our chops, waiting for, we wait for somebody to come by and tell us his name, Powerful Ruler Nation, so we can have some lunch. Hey, look, a little Powerful Ruler Nation on the Barbie. We have Powerful Ruler Nation on the Barbie. You're an enlightener? Ask about him. Nigga, if I don't know him, what the fuck? Apparently, you don't know where we broadcast this here from. You know? Listen, apparently, you don't know where we broadcast from. Ask about.
Oh, you broadcasting from the mothership right now, man.
Yeah. Listen, we're gonna be touching down on Alpha Centauri. Put your seatbelts on.
Stopping on Pluto when it's visible.
That's that shit like this. Look. That's like saying, yo, yeah, I should be with the Crips, man. Who should be with? I should be with Raymond Washington and Tookie Williams. Monster. Yeah, I should be, Monster Cody. Those are my peoples. You know what I'm saying? Those fucking Big U. You know what I'm saying? That was my peoples. I roll with the Crips, man.
Big U.
What?
I was on the yard with Big U.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Me and fucking Big Rebo. That's like, come on, man, cut that out. Where you was in the hood, man? Where you was? Where the brothers? What junior high school you went to? Where brothers know that you got?
Hey, Bilal, just answer one question, Bilal. Where is Darkim streaming from right now? Where is he at? Answer that, Batman. Where is the show that you're looking at right now? Where is he at? That's all I need you to answer is that one question.
You said powerful ruling nation Allah was the God fighting with Allah be and natural self Allah to get the nation recognized in the state DOC. Yeah, no wonder. You took him out. Oh, you went to Stevenson. And what year was that? And what year was that? I positive force, but you say here fighting with a law B and natural self. I mean, okay, they fought for recognition in jail. You from Soundview? Yeah, listen, man. I get in this conversation all the time. Saying y'all never came to 149th Street. Y'all never came to 161st Street. Y'all never came to Fordham Road. Y'all never came to 3rd Avenue. Y'all was over there, neighborhood guys. That's why your life, wait a minute, you a nigga that was in Elmira, but you sit here right now saying, what's God doing?
Oh, he's done.
Yeah, I gotta stop, man. Listen. We've had enough. Listen, it's been fun. I'm so glad we had this
This might
time
be somebody with that wrist to hit him upside his head.
together. See, that's it. You know, you spend your life getting yourself put in jail, fighting to get out, and then you can come out here and talk about us, man. Stop it, man. Some of us spent our life building. See, that's what I'm saying. See, remember I said, see, the knowledge itself doesn't say anything about who you're going to be and what you're going to do. See, here's a man who wants his own unrighteousness to reflect on us. That's the case, man. See, with a lot of the stuff, even with the stuff that we were talking about earlier, when you look at these shows, see, people don't want to admit that you brought that negative shit.
Look at the chat, dog, Kim. Look what he just said.
What? 95, 96. I mean, I don't, was that like back in the days or something? Hey, nigga, that's new shit. Fuck is you? Yeah, the fuck you talking about? You know, what you took a couple
I was
pictures.
there all the time.
Yeah, you came and took a couple pictures in the front. Lord, natural self, let me see that. All right, that's good. You know what I'm saying? You know, but this is the bottom line. That see, people have to admit that you came into the knowledge with that negativity. You see what I'm saying? And the only thing that happened to you was exactly what Allah taught was going to happen to you. But see, instead of admitting that you was the one that did it, no, it was the devil. That was in the 5%. See, I've been there before. See, I've been there. Well, as soon as they show up, man, where is the 5%? You ain't got nothing to do with it. I understand that, but look, I embrace it. You can label me the bad guy. It's all right. You see, what you did as you kept talking, right? So you could have shut up, or you could have came on the live and we could have had a conversation about the knowledge and wisdom that the brother was presenting to you, right? What you said? You're not trying to prove anything, just starting your history. Yeah, you must be trying to prove something if you come in here and tell us about praying to Allah. Yeah. You know who we are. I'm just telling you that the reality of the people you was around, the reality of the people you was around is you came into the nation and you was attracted to criminals because you was a fucking criminal. So you didn't come into the nation and go around a law culture who's an engineer. You didn't come in the nation and go around Beloved, who's also an engineer. You didn't come in the nation and go around none of the school teachers, principals, doctors, etc., nigga. You came around and went around your own self. See, don't put that on us. Keep that on your own motherfucking self. Exactly. Don't say Prince and Colleen, because Prince and Colleen may teach you nothing that got you put in jail. Now listen, man. You need to go get your rest, because you know you got to be up early in the morning so you can eat before Ramadan, and make sure you do your prayers extra. Put extra fervency. Your head better be bleeding. Your forehead better be bleeding at the end of the day tomorrow.
Bring that Pfizer in.
Other than that, man, you can go ahead. But listen, we've had a good run on here tonight. No, you a fucking criminal. Don't ask me about the brothers in prison. You're a fucking criminal. Worry about you. See, that's what you missing the message. You need to read the message as black man, because you don't know it's about you. You talking about the brothers in prison. Your ass was in jail. Worry about that part. Everyone who made it this far in the live, do each one teach one.
How far are we in the mother plane to the destination, yo? We still circling? We still circling? Are we hitting the atmosphere, or are we still out the atmosphere?
Yeah, listen, man. We're entering back in right now. You know what I mean? Everyone put their seatbelts on. No smoking. Seat trays up. We coasting back into the atmosphere right now.
As we plan our
You know what I'm saying?
approach.
Say, come back when you're ready to come on live. You know, but everybody do the each one, teach one, hit the like button if you made it this far. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, you know, share this link on your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc., etc. Of course, tomorrow, you know, we'll be back at 7 o'clock. You know, my mind state will be back set, you know what I mean? That's another thing I would like to thank all the brothers that definitely did put me back in the right level of vibration, you know what I'm saying? But you know, in the meantime, in between time, we're gonna sign off for the G building, say peace, and I'll see y'all tomorrow at 7 o'clock.